Hi, I'm Aaron Parker. I'm a solution architect at Insentra, and we're here at Citrix Summit 2018 in Anaheim. And I'm here with Nabeel. Nabeel, we're going to ask you a few questions. So first of all, can you tell everyone who you are and what your role is at Citrix?
Sure. My name is Nabeel Youakim. I'm in the products group. I'm the Vice President for Products and Strategic Partnerships. And I've been with Citrix just coming up to 20 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Met a couple of other guys who've been with Citrix a long time as well. So being with a company for that long, like you've obviously seen a lot of changes within Citrix at that time. Are you energized with the new leadership team and what we saw this morning?
Yeah, it's amazing how many transformations a company can go through, but Citrix is transforming yet again. We had a great 2017 thanks to a great set of customers and a lot of partners out there helping sell our solutions. But I think 2018 is very, very exciting as we transform, do a lot more of the cloud services, and work with some very strategic partners as well.
So let's talk about Citrix and Microsoft. So can you talk about why the relationship with Microsoft is important?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the two companies have been working together for a long, long time. I mean, really Citrix started on the Windows platform, been involved with Microsoft since the early 90s. More recently, we're very engaged with them with their Office 365 and Skype for Business rollouts, and more so recently, of course, it's all about the cloud and Azure, and we've done a lot of work with Microsoft to get all the Citrix products, including Citrix Cloud, all running on Azure.
Yeah. So as Insentra, we see a lot of that. I work a lot with Microsoft, especially on top of Azure, and working with customers who's doing that. They're very keen to move to Azure. And I see Citrix Cloud, hopefully, as being a big part of that as we move forward. Now, Microsoft does have a pretty interesting announcement coming up very soon in regards to RDS workloads and how that will affect or change everyone deploying things like Office 365, different applications on top of Microsoft RDS. Can you talk to that as well?
Sure. I mean, first of all, it's important to understand the fact that Microsoft are investing in the RDS platform is great news for Citrix customers, because they've all invested in the Citrix model of computing, this whole idea of a virtual desktop, delivering applications virtually. And whether it's on-prem or in the cloud, delivering a virtual application is really the best way to deliver an application from a security perspective, from a performance perspective, from providing access to the user from anywhere on any device. And Microsoft are recognizing this as a deployment model that's becoming very, very popular, and they are reinvesting in their RDS platform, actually completely re-engineering the RDS platform for multi-tenancy, for the cloud, and making it even easier to run all those Windows 10 applications in a virtual environment. So what they're doing is they're announcing a couple of things. The first one they've already announced, called RDMI. It's just a new platform for RDS. It's a new way of deploying RDS in the cloud. It's a multi-tenant platform, so really giving partners a lower cost way to manage and support their customer workloads on an RDS environment. That's great news, so we're going to get a lot more users running on the RDS world. And of course, Citrix being a close Microsoft partner, we have been working with Microsoft on the new RDMI platform, making sure things like HDX and Storefront and all our integration product components are going to work on the new RDS platform. So it's very exciting, very good for partners because they're going to lower the cost of deployment, and great news for customers because it means Microsoft are investing in RDS. And that's really part of the news. The other big news is Microsoft are changing the platform where RDS runs. It's been running on Windows Server ever since day one, when Citrix first developed the multi-win technology on Windows NT and Windows Server. Now they're going to move it from Windows Server to Windows 10 as the platform.
Yes,
that's very exciting. People are going to think about what does that mean. I think it's great because one of the biggest challenges we've had with Windows Server is application compatibility. Applications have been written to run on a Windows desktop. They work fine on a Windows desktop. Once you put them in a multi-user Windows Server environment, they may or may not work. But now that the platform is going to be Windows 10, it's a Windows desktop platform. Putting RDS on Windows 10 is going to mean every application is just going to work out of the box. And secondly, it's going to be a great way to deliver Windows apps and Windows desktops as people migrate to Windows 10, whether it's on-prem or in the cloud, which we want everyone to move into in the cloud. Then it's going to be very, very exciting because now people can deploy Windows 10 and RDS all in the same environment, on-premise and in the cloud. And Citrix with XenApp and XenDesktop are fully supportive. We are working with Microsoft to make sure this new platform, when it's released, will be available to our customers as well. And I think it's going to really accelerate the number of applications people will deploy in a virtual environment.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it too, because I'm fairly gung-ho, I guess, on the universal Windows platform applications. So I'm pretty excited about the adoption of those types of new types of applications through VDI and RDS as well. So in terms of, say, partner and customer adoption of cloud, have you got any recommendations of what they should be looking at to be successful for cloud adoption?
Certainly. I mean, you've got to start from where you're strong already, and of course that's all about being on-prem. And today a lot of customers are on-prem. They're running very well on-prem, a Citrix workload. Yep. And really with Citrix Cloud and our hybrid model, we've made it very, very easy for customers to migrate to the cloud. You don't have to move everything to the cloud. You can start by putting a control plane in the cloud and keeping your workload on-prem. And slowly as new workloads come about, or new users, or new applications to be deployed, you can run them in the Citrix Cloud and have a hybrid model for as long as you want to, and be able to move workloads back and forth. You may want to start in the cloud and move back on-prem, or get your on-prem workloads to move to the cloud. With Citrix Cloud, it's a true hybrid model where you can move in either direction whenever you want to get the best performance, the best cost, the best application compatibility for your applications and your users.
So what sort of skill sets would you recommend that Microsoft partners invest in to help their customers be successful in Microsoft technologies, Citrix technologies in cloud environments?
Yeah, obviously for Microsoft partners, the Microsoft CSP partners especially, they're all about Azure, so making sure their Azure skill set is there. Yep. They understand Azure. We have XenDesktop and XenApp Essentials, both available in the Azure Marketplace. And actually, we're going to enable XenApp and XenDesktop Essentials to be sold by Microsoft resellers, by Microsoft CSPs coming in February of this year. Yep. So any Microsoft partner now will be able to use the marketplace, the Azure Marketplace, to resell XenApp and XenDesktop Essentials to run Windows 10 in the cloud and run Windows applications in the cloud. And they will be using Citrix Cloud as the underlying platform, but acquiring everything from Microsoft, from the Microsoft Marketplace. So for Microsoft partners, it's great that their Microsoft skill set around Azure, Windows, obviously Windows 10, Microsoft 365 and Office 365, all those skills will be critical for those partners as they are able to use Citrix Cloud and the Azure Marketplace to deploy virtual applications and virtual desktops.
Yeah, and I'm also excited about the integration between Intune and Zen Mobile as well. So being able to integrate things like NetScaler and Intune on top of Azure is really exciting.
Well, mobile applications obviously are growing, and everyone wants to run their mobile apps on any device. And Citrix had a great story with Zen Mobile, but now we've announced that we're going to integrate Zen Mobile with the Microsoft EMS Intune solution. Yeah. So now any Zen Mobile customer can use EMS Intune, because if you're going to use Office 365, you need to use Intune to manage those applications on a mobile device. So we've integrated all that technology into Intune, but additionally we've added the NetScaler micro VPN technology, giving you a per-app control of all mobile applications on the Microsoft Intune platform. So Citrix NetScaler will be embedded inside the Intune SDK. A very unique thing where actually Microsoft have licensed the NetScaler micro VPN technology into their Intune product, into their SDK. So customers who use Intune will be able to connect back to the corporate environment on a per-app basis, providing great security, great performance, and enabling mobile applications everywhere.
Yeah, and I think it really speaks to that Microsoft and Citrix partnership where Citrix enables, embrace and extend those Microsoft platforms and provide additional capabilities.
And our work doesn't stop there. That's really what we have in the pike at the moment. And we've got a lot more work. We talked about analytics today at Summit, and how Citrix Analytics are going to really help our partners and our customers better manage and provide better performance and security. And we're going to integrate all our analytics into also the Microsoft Azure platform as well in the future. So the relationship continues to develop. It's a very, very unique relationship. It's one of the longest relationships in the industry. And really it started because Citrix and Microsoft found a need where applications can be virtualized and delivered to customers in a very new and more secure way. So we're very excited about the relationship with Microsoft, excited for our partners to be on this roadmap with us, moving forward, helping customers deploy a virtual environment everywhere.
Fantastic. So thanks very much. Final question. For, say, a Citrix partner who's not been to Summit, or perhaps a Microsoft partner who's not currently a Citrix partner, what would you say to those partners? Why should they come to Summit next year? What would they get out of it?
Well, Summit's a great learning spot, of course. Great place to visit the US, but also a great time to learn all about the Citrix technologies and how to deploy them. We're getting told by all the analysts all around the world now that the best way to deliver Windows applications is virtually, to lock them down, secure them, and make them perform on any device. So this is the place where everyone's going to go wanting to deploy Windows applications, and we need much more partner skill sets there to do that. Coming to Summit is the best way to learn about how to deploy Windows applications via Citrix and to manage them going forward. So hopefully we'll see a lot more partners from Australia here at Summit in 2019.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Aaron.
it.
It's really a pleasure.